On Monday Night Raw, on the Go Home show before Money in the Bank, with one of the matches being the Tag Team Money in the Bank, as I didn't want to squeeze them on the main card. All three shows are having Tag Team Money in the Bank on their Go Home shows. So this is such a stacked card. Thankfully I took the time constraints off. This show ended up being over 3 hours long, so I don't know where that came from. I hope it's a good go-home show. I'm pretty sure it was only an hour, and has looked to promote a few of my people who didn't quite have matches on the card, which is saying these are the leftovers, which sounds terrible. First of all, I have the Ascension picking up a win. They needed that. I'm using those brothers as a tag team. I gave Rich Swann a victory over Ultimate Dragon. He has a lot of... he's just training really, but he's a star power guy, so I've been using him for a few of the Cruiserweight matches. He may get a little run in the Cruiserweight division. Whoa, this was a stinker. The Bollywood Boys pick up a win. You can see all of them are pretty average, and they all need improving, and this is the only way to get them going. We have Big Cass, #1 contender for the title, facing Rhino. We all know. I'll explain the Cass decision a bit more later in the episode. John Morrison beat Ruben Vidal. Again, I say it every time. Vidal improving again. I'm really impressed. I'm going to look at his stats post show. I tried Titus O'Neil and Dalton Castle as a tag team. Not the best. I thought I'd try to find somebody for Titus O'Neil to partner with. I've done the whole get rid of Darren Young thing, so I want Titus O'Neil to have somebody who he can work with, and I'm just not finding anybody at the moment. If you know anyone, let me know. And this is the pre-show main event. Jack Swagger defeats Bubba Ray with the Patriot Lock. I think it's important that Jack Swagger got a big victory here. So now we look to head into the main show. We start with the perfect score. Triple H brings out Brock Lesnar, and he said, Brock and I have made the deal, a bit like me and Kurt. We all know Kurt is going to eliminate Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar is going to get rid of my Roman Reigns problem, and we can finally put an end to all these people getting in the way of what we, the authority, desire. And Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins just sort of look to run on the parade, and this will lead to a big tag team match, not between these six though, for the main event. We'll see what the final outcome of this is. At Money in the Bank, it is Seth Rollins versus Kurt Angle, and it is Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. They already know where I want this all to go, so yeah, it's just Triple H building this up. Right, we've got all of the qualifying of Intercontinental qualifying match. We have Xavier Woods defeating Rocky Romero. I had to do it to Xavier Woods just about. So we go backstage. After the match they shake hands. They are brothers, they are New Day, so yeah, that's fine. There's not really a storyline attached to this one, which disappoints. Nick Jackson defeats Kyle O'Reilly. This is building up into the tag team title match between the two teams. I'm using the ring piece just to give them someone else to face. That's a bit of a surprise. I like filling the surprises when we have the opportunity, and I always feel like one of my titles needs a surprise opponent. Like we have 4, which could be main event titles that the Bucks together are phenomenal. The Miz is absolutely taken off since he's got the Intercontinental belt. Then you have Owens and Reigns, so we like to have one surprise against one of them, and this time it's the Ring Kings, and it's at Money in the Bank, so a lot of people who matches that. And another 100 rated segment. Triple H calls out Daniel Bryan. He goes, Daniel, we have you not on the card at Money in the Bank, and I feel I have some guys who are not on the card. So I propose to you, Daniel, that you find yourself some tag team partners, and you will face Big E, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton, and it's going to be a cross-brand thing, Damian Sandow, and damn, I forgot who I picked as the other person. It was going to be someone big, and AJ Styles, that's who it was. So that's set up. Daniel Bryan needs to find some partners, but the lights flicker out, and Bray Wyatt there is like, well, if Hunter keeps trying to ruin everyone else's day, I am going to continue to ruin his day until he faces me at SummerSlam. Daniel, consider yourself one man up in your corner. Now, I believe I can get away with using Bray Wyatt in this. He has that injury which should lower his performances. But putting him in a 5-on-5, okay, it'll work. And we will learn the second or the rest of this team on Shockwave. So we know it's going to be probably 3 guys with Shockwave. But we'll see who they are. You could probably piece together 2 of them quite easily. But still, I like the idea. It's a filler, if you want to say, because you can't not have these guys on the card. But I can't waste a Daniel Bryan versus a Randy Orton, or who the other people are. I just cannot waste that in a Money in the Bank, which is already completely stacked. Really. I want to save it for the individual cards. So we move on to the Money in the Bank tag team match, and I go with American Alpha. Now I have said that I have been trying to push them for weeks and weeks. So I have pulled the trigger on them to win. It's a 70, which I'm quite happy with. You can see a few improvements. I was tempted to go with Enemy State. The only team I definitely said it wasn't going to be is the Usos, because I have plans for turning them. It's not really a hidden, but it's been building up for a few weeks now. We don't need to do that yet. These two don't look happy, and we're going to say there's a sort of a hill-like promo backstage, and they're going to change, and we're also changing their gimmick. The gimmick is for average. Fair enough. We've just changed their gimmick to family tradition. So the idea is they cut the promo saying our family have always been the best, and we need to get back to that way, and we'll find a way to make an impact. Just watch us. So we're teasing that they're going to change. We have another Money in the Bank match, an 80. Was it the Rush match? Yeah, I pushed out Rush to an extra round, which I probably wasn't going to. I felt I wanted an extra hill for Strong to be, and an 80. That's probably better than his current angle win. I'm happy with that. So Roderick is into the final 4. And we go backstage, we see Xavier Woods and Rocky Romero. They go up to Kofi and say, come on in, Kofi. Me and you in the final, well, Woods and Kofi in the final. Get the job done tonight, and we'll see who the best member of New Day is. So it's a nice little 77, keeps it going. So, happy with that. Now for this one, I just wanted to give Dolph Ziggler a TV win going into Money in the Bank, where he's facing John Morrison. I know how I've said that I didn't want to bring people down to like singles matches, but this match needs to happen at Money in the Bank, so we can like end this whole Miz, Morrison and Ziggler thing. So Ziggler can go on to his own thing, and Mr. Morrison can face the next Intercontinental contender at the next pay-per-view. I also think to have a TV win just to give him some momentum. 77 is a great rating, happy with that. Afterwards, the two come out and attack them. M&M beat down Ziggler. It's not actually M&M, it's Miz and Morrison. Never mind. In another really good match, this is another Money in the Bank Intercontinental match. Apollo Crews defeats 56 and 72. I'm not expecting that higher rating. So Apollo is facing Rocky Romero. No, Xavier Woods. He then has Jinder come out, and he sort of says, well, I need some proper competition for my TV title, which brings out Bo Kurtz, Alex Riley and Angle all taking a claim, and it leads to a 6-man tag, where we stated Bo Kurtz and Kurt's actual victory. And yeah, we've gone heel ways for this. I have a plan for this match. We'll see where it goes. Now, Kevin Owens cuts a promo on Certified Jews, which they come back out and cut one back on Kevin, calling him names. Kevin just sits there and smirks. I picked, as I say, I like my shock contenders. I feel like I've put all of the best faces against Kevin Owens. That makes sense storyline wise. I only had a couple of weeks build up. So that is why he's facing Big Cass. I picked mid-carders for a surprise, and I will have Owens go over in this match. He's going to lose unless he dies on the game. That's the only way Big Cass is going to win this match. It's not a spoiler. You could all work that one out. But then I can have Kevin Owens go in to face somebody else. I have an idea who I want it to be. But we're going to see how everything else unfolds first. And as spoken about last week, Kevin Owens defeats Enzo Amore in a 7-minute match at Max Psychology. Pretty much Kevin Owens just like messing around with Enzo, throwing him around, and I hate people happy with that, to be honest. An Enzo Amore match definitely. That's not a bad match. To come back to Money in the Bank, we have the 6 people in the Money in the Bank. We have Finn Balor, Harper, Kofi Kingston, Miz, Strong, and Crews. They're all staking their claim about who's going to win. All sort of doing a whole fight on the ladder. Not really having a showdown because Luke Harper and Kofi Kingston is the next match. This is the final match. Luke Harper won. The clear reason for this is I want Roderick Strong to take the field. I still don't actually know who's going to win this. I could put an argument forward for all 4. At one stage, at the start of this, I definitely want this person to win. But now that I've put Miz and Morrison together, it feels like I could go with the New Day. Have a few tag team matches. But then I also think I've been trying to push Harper. I would like to give Apollo Crews a proper chance. So yeah, this could go any direction now. And we'll see in the next few weeks. These matches will take place on the next Raw. Any injuries will just mean the person is eliminated. Harper will be facing Roderick Strong. Triple H goes up to Jinder and says, right, that Money in the Bank, if you have demanded competition, you will have your competition. There will be a 10-man battle royal for your television title. If you don't like that, you're welcome to leave, son. So that's been set up. I haven't picked who's in it, but we're going to do that on the night to see who's left. That is, I feel, the right sort of person to be in that type of match. I don't want to put like the Jack Swaggers who are a bit too over to be in it. I'm going to look for like the lower cards where I just want to get a little tweak on the TV. And with the time constraints gone, I can now do that. So I can have Money in the Bank, I think could be like 6 hours long at this rate. I know it's not great idea, but I'm happy as long as all the guys get great matches. And our main event, wow. Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan defeat Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton. And Roman Reigns defeats Randy Orton. This is officially my best ever match. I actually feel annoyed that it's 99 not 100, but it's Brock Lesnar. Well, that's all the negatives there, and somehow we still got. Oh, good. Anyway, we move in after Triple H sends out the Hound. Lesnar, Orton, Ambrose, Biggie, and Kevin Owens beat down the two, leaving them in the ring. And the show on 92. This is a show I can't predict my score. And 95 for a Monday Night Raw. That's what you call a good go home show. That may be my highest rated ever show. And I think it's the angles. We had 200 angles and 99. I'm liking this. We'll head back to the main screen. I'll have a look at a few things here and there. Speak to you all in a sec. And we are now back to the main screen, so let's check the news. A referee staying is considered more important. Great. Well, they have fantastic reviews. This is Nia Jax. She can have a pay rise. I've built her up nicely. As you can see, there's a few other talents coming in. I bought out another company and I decided to poach some of the popular ones for developmental. Just developmental moments, I can deal with that. So nothing that was surprisingly disappointing. I was expecting some proper news, but never mind. Anglo Dawkins is moaning that I'm not too worried. And 96 for Legend versus Legend. As you can see, we've got we put Daniel Bryan into this segment now. It makes sense. The future Intercontinental can have Biff removed. I'm going to keep Kofi in there to be part of this. The Intercontinentals of 90, the powerhouse. TV title was up to 60, which I'm happy with. 97 on that. So they got great heat, that's what's making the matches better. Yeah, that's low, but it's going to. They're not quite as over. So I'm not worried. And the tag titles, okay, I'm happy with that. We look for the creative meeting. Who is hot and who is not? See, this is where it's surprising, like Roderick Strong's on there, but not none of them are main eventers. The guys who don't get used, Tozer and Jet, shouldn't be in there anymore. Because that was such a good show, we have to look at this and see if anything has changed. No, I was going to do other things, but this one is a bit more important. This is great in America. He's not really popular in the world. Now we have those two both shot up and doing that match. And this just jumped ahead. Daniel Bryan, I would like to say. This is even better because just I don't know what's happened to make him so popular. Triple H shot up because of the promo work, which I'm happy with. I need to put Sasha to about there, I would say. If she is, that's the highest rated person of SmackDown, it's only 16. And they're facing the two highest to face each other. Otherwise, Jericho will tumble a little bit, but I'm not worried about that. December Moon, Roderick Strong and Brody Lee are both the same, which is good. let's go through the top to see if that was the best ever show. I think it may have been top 20. No, definitely. That's what it beat No Mercy by a point. That is officially my best ever match. Peaking out, it seems AJ Styles I've only had 3 A stars ever. So yeah, that one was my most surprising. Amazing Dolph Ziggler. Stage will reign. Even Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan doing great. I'm really happy with that. So that shows that we have been going in the right direction and that we are ready for more mainstream. Let's see if we can set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6, 7, 8. Could do it if we just pump these up a little bit more. Otherwise, that was who we were going to look at. We're going to look at Ruben Gow's ability. Because all he's doing is improving. And it's been really impressive to see. So his popularity is 20s. That's good. We've already made him popular. Better than a lot of them. And the skills, I'm not expecting like huge leaps. But the performance, strong in ring, very strong. Physical, okay, entertainment, good. And yeah, so even these, I feel like if give him the right manager, this guy could be something huge. He's already like in NXT and upper mid card. He's only been around in the business for 2 months. So yeah, that's gonna finish this show. I'm glad it was the best, and we'll be back with SmackDown next time. Thank you all for watching.